Hi, it's Mark Owen from Moose Marketing and PR, the editor of Punchline Magazine. Welcome to Punchline Talks. This morning, I'm joined by Rob Metz, who's the owner of a fantastic restaurant called Boho Pancakes and Waffles in Cheltenham. Rob, welcome to Punchline Talks. Thanks for joining me this morning.
Thanks for having me, Mark.
What a year you guys must have had. Open, closed. I just can't imagine what it was like for you. Could you, first of all, explain to me what is Turf? Because I know that you kind of launched that. What is that all about, please?
Yeah, right. So I'm indeed a member of Turf, which is the group of independent hospitality businesses in and around Cheltenham. And the focus is independent. There's a lot of chains out there, and they are well established, of course. But us as independents, about a year ago, we're like, where do we find support for each other? How can we reach out to each other to learn from each other as well about not just the situation we're in right now, but anything related to our businesses. So we, a few companies or businesses started this, I think in February last year. I joined in the early summer. And now we have about 32 or 34 members. It's actually growing now that a lot more people start to know about us. It's really just a group of like-minded people that run and own their own businesses, have come together to share knowledge, experience, and support each other, which has been great during the past, well, what is the third lockdown we're in right now. So it's been really helpful for me personally, because I've been running my business, my cafe, only since September 2019. So it's good to, that I had that chance to meet with other people. And also that, we, again, share those experiences. Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, when you run your own company, it can get awfully lonely. Especially, it can get awfully lonely. You can't share all your problems with your staff. You can't share all your problems with your partner at the end of the day. So if you have a collective group and you're all in the same boat together, that must really help.
Yeah, I mean, you see the picture there. My place is not very big. It's a small little cafe in the Suffolks of Cheltenham. So yeah, it can get lonely, and especially with all the information that's been pushed down from government, local government or national, of course. It's like, oh, what am I supposed to do with all this? And that's where it's been really helpful that we have been able to support each other. And even right now, we have massive discussions on our WhatsApp group about the reopening and what are the do's and don'ts in terms of the governmental guidelines that we have to follow, which are not that clear right now, but we're trying to make sense out of it.
I think that's the understatement of the year. Not so clear right now. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
They're kind of, well, they must be extremely difficult. But when you're trying to run and open a cafe like you are, and you've had opens and lockdowns, if you don't mind me saying, how much money have you lost since the start of this?
Well, I mean, it's the frustrating thing for me was that I haven't been open for a whole year in total. Started in like I said, September 2019, and in March we went into our first lockdown. So building up my business, it started off, when you start something new, it takes some time. I think back in January and February in 2020, it was really good months. I mean, the revenue went up and up and up. So I knew I was doing something right. And then all of a sudden this happened. So it's really difficult for me to say, how much money have I lost? If I base it on the revenue of those, of my better months, which were strangely enough, January and February, which normally seem to be quiet in hospitality business. We're looking at, probably, over 50, 60K.
Right. Okay. Well, let's talk about good stuff. Let's talk about your food, because I'm going to bring up a picture here. That looks pretty damn scrummy to me.
Yeah.
So what do you make? I guess the name is on the tin, as they say. Dutch pancakes, waffles.
Indeed, yeah. And the thing is with the Dutch pancakes, so these are the waffles. These are the waffles with banana and a salted caramel topping, and you can get some whipped cream and ice cream with that as well. The pancakes is how I started out with, and they are small mini Dutch pancakes called poffertjes in Holland. And there you go.
Mm.
And you get about 12 of those in a portion. They're about the size of a blini, the small little, blini. But I don't know what it is actually.
Is that like a size of a mug, the cup of a mug, or
Even smaller than that? It's smaller than that. It's just like within
okay,
your.
So you get 12 of those in the city.
You get 12 of those, yeah.
How much
different.
How much does that cost?
So those are $3.50, depending also what topping you get on. So they go up to like $4.50 because you can have them with bacon and cheese as well, which is sort of savory as well, which is quite nice.
Okay, yeah. So you can have the savory side, then you have the kind of lovely syrup and the cream. And
Exactly. Yeah. Traditionally in Holland, you only get them with a knob of butter and powdered sugar, but that's I have a lot of different flavors here and toppings. My friends and family in Holland are like, "Why are you putting Nutella on it? That's wrong. Why are you putting bacon on it and maple syrup?" But when they try it, they're like, "Oh wow, this actually is really good."
I mean, these just look absolutely fantastic. I must admit that does look so good, especially as I'm on a diet at the moment. But there you go. Let's talk about us. We're kind of running out of a bit of time at the moment now, which is such a shame, Rob. What I would just like to say is wish you all the very, very best. How do you feel about Monday? You must be, well, I don't want to put words in your mouth. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, very excited. We're working hard because we sort of revamped the cafe as well. We can't wait to open again and see everybody come in and have our regulars come back and just serve them and see their happy faces to have their coffees and pancakes and waffles again. Yeah, we can't wait.
And what time are you open, sir?
We aim to open on Monday at 10 o'clock and probably open till 2 or 3 o'clock. I'm still figuring out what we're going to do, but yeah, we should be open on Monday by 10.
And what about the weekend? Are you open Saturday and Sunday as well?
We actually are going to be open on Sundays now going forward. So when we do open, Sunday we will close, but we're going to be opening for that. That will be 10 till 4 on Sundays.
Rob, it looks absolutely delicious. Really enjoyed talking to you. Thanks ever so much for joining us there on Punchline Talks, and all the very, very best.
That's great. Thank you, Mark. Bye. Appreciate it.